Hey everybody, it's Fox. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am out in my car because I am out doing some errands. We actually just got back from camping from my birthday weekend, and I don't know if it is the relaxation that I had this weekend or if it was the 2 Red Bulls that I had today. It might be the Red Bulls, but I cannot relax at home. We got home around 1 o'clock, and I want to do something. I want to get something done, and I want to there's someone behind my car, it's fine. Anyways, I'm out here at Lowe's, and I'm going to be stopping at a couple other stores because I am getting some supplies for working on my big axe, that Amir axe that I'm going to be working on from Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Right now I'm out at Lowe's, and I'm going to be stopping at a couple other stores, probably Michael's and Target, maybe Joann's, and I think I'm going to get some washers because every time I come to Lowe's I mean to get heavy washers for pattern weights for sewing, so I'm going to do that. An important thing that I don't really talk about on this channel with 3D printed props is that you really need to have some type of internal support in them, especially for something like this big axe that I'm going to be making. And the great thing about the file that I'm using, which is from the Dangerous Ladies, and they are amazing. They are an all-women group of cosplayers from Canada, and they supply a plethora of things from a lot of anime franchises, especially Fire Emblem. The great thing about that file is, number one, it's basically already split for you, and you don't have to do any kind of slicing for yourself whenever you're putting it on your bed. And there are also internal support areas within the structure itself. They also give you a nice document basically outlining what kind of internal dowels, what kind of PVC pipes you will need, what diameter and things like that. So that's basically what I'm out getting. I'm getting wooden dowels and I'm getting PVC pipe to put on the inside of that big axe because I would like to try and get some assembly done today. I might get some epoxy. There's some other things that I need to get. But essentially I'm out here just getting PVC pipe and wooden dowels, but I thought I would bring you along. So anyways, let me get on into Lowe's because there's enough people that have walked by and thought that I'm crazy. So catch you inside Lowe's. Alright, so I'm done in Lowe's. Basically what I'm thinking about doing, and you may have seen it in footage in the store, I'm going to take the 1 1/4 inch diameter PVC pipe and then slot that 1 inch diameter PVC pipe in, and I'm going to try and put magnets in there so that it can be collapsible and all that stuff. So that's what I'm planning on doing there. I also got some more of that Gorilla Glue epoxy because I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough for gluing all of the Amir together. And then I also got some of those washers so that I can have washers for whenever I'm sewing and I have pattern weights, which I have meant to do for like 5 years because everyone on YouTube does it. So anyways, I'm going to go run off to Michael's now. So I just realized as I'm driving away from Lowe's that the PVC pipe that I got, that's the internal diameter of the PVC pipe. So the 1 1/4 inch PVC pipe that I got is actually a little bit too thick. That's okay because I think that the 1 inch will still work. If it doesn't, then I guess I'm just gonna be making another trip out to Lowe's another day because I don't want to go back. Anyways, I am going to run into Michael's now. Alright, so I'm all done at Michael's. I got some of those wooden dowels. I also ran into Target. I bought a pizza and I bought some Diet Coke for my husband. And I also bought some eyeliner and mascara because I ran out of it. And last time I did makeup, which the last time I did makeup was literally for doing Bunny Vision from WandaVision, which, oh my god. Anyways, but I remember that I ran out of mascara and eyeliner, so I picked up some. And yeah, I'm gonna head home. And I'm really mad at myself for buying this PVC with the inside diameter instead of the outside diameter. So yeah, there's that. These PVC pipes are officially too big, so I'm going to have to return those. That's okay. Like I said, they're just going to be for the bottom part. They're just going to be for this part of the axe. So I don't really need that right now. I'm kind of putting all this together. But yeah, I'm such an idiot. Oh well, what you gonna do? But I got these. Oh my goodness, there's so much crap. But I got these wooden dowels from Michael's. I got 3 of the 1/2 inch wooden dowels here. And I got 2 of these 1 inch, 2 of the 1 inch wooden dowels. And the 1 inch wooden dowels, if you can see, they are these yellow pieces. And then these green pieces are where I'm gonna have to put the 1/2 inch dowels. And I'm just gonna cut these with my hacksaw. It's not gonna be a big deal. But yeah, I'm going to get to piecing this puzzle together. did not realize how long it was going to take me to cut down all of those dowel pieces and also glue everything together, but I have the one really big spiky part of the axe completely all glued together, other than like the additional horns and things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna let this cure overnight, and I'm gonna put some Bondo on it tomorrow on all of the gaps, because there's some really deep gaps in here, and I think I'm just gonna go with what I know. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is April 19th, and I am back working on a mirror a little bit today. I did this off camera, but I filled in some of the gaps that I had with my 3D pen. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it out to my garage and sand down those bits where I filled in some of the gaps with the 3D pen. And then I'm going to be putting some Bondo on there, and I'm going to be using the 2-part Bondo, the stuff in the can. And the reason I'm using that 2-part Bondo in a can instead of that UV resin and baby powder trick that I have a video on, I'm doing that because 1, this piece is very large and it's not going to fit in my UV resin chamber, and 2, I need to do this by side. So I need to do one side of it, let that cure, and then do the other side and let that cure as well. I figured it would be easier if I was using the 2-part Bondo, because whenever I flip it over, I'm not really concerned about like there being bits and things that are going to get stuck to it. And I know that like the UV resin is just going to be everywhere until it cures. So just going to do that. Just going to go old school and use the 2-part Bondo, because I know that that'll get the job done. So let me go out to my garage and start sanding. So I'm actually on my lunch break right now, and I'm going to go out to my garage and sand all the Bondo seams down, and I'm trying to get as much work done today as I possibly can, because around 3 o'clock we are getting our 2nd dose of the COVID vaccine, and I'm not sure how we're going to react to that, because our first shot we got a little bit like headachy and had some fatigue, and like the next day and the evening of that was basically shot. So I'm basically entering into this 2nd shot as, okay, once we're back home, and probably the next day I'm going to be completely not wanting to do anything, so just trying to get as much done as I can do on Monday. So let's stop talking and let's go out to the garage and get some work done. Okay, so I am done sanding the little blade part of the axe, and I'm gonna go wash it off. Oh, look at my nice little tan line right here. So I'm gonna try and get the rest of the dust off of here, and then I think I might be done for today. If anything, I may put a small like layer of the tube Bondo on, or I may actually just put a layer of resin on, I'm not sure, but this may be where I end day 2 of work on this. We will see. Not gonna lie, every time I put something outside like that, I wonder if that's gonna be the straw for the people on my street being like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Look at my hair. Oops, jeez. All right, so I ended up giving it a coat of the resin, and I'm just letting it take a nice suntan out in the sun because it's too big for my UV chamber. And now I think I'm done for today. We'll see. Hey everybody, I am back. It is Thursday. I'm finally feeling like a human again, so I'm working on some more of a mirror today. I'm actually just gluing a couple of the parts together. I'm gluing one of the other sections, not the fan that I've been working on. Just putting this second piece together. I've got the dowels cut to the right size that I need them to, and they're just going to slot together. But they slot together just like that, and I can pull it apart so you see that. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the fan piece. I'm going to take my 5-minute epoxy, that Gorilla Glue, and just glue all around on this part and as well as on the dowels and onto the other side and get those stuck together. And oh yeah, this dowel that's coming out of the top, that's for connection to the fan piece. I also have to cut like a 1-inch piece to go in here as well, so that'll kind of come into play later. I just was testing the size of this and I can't get it out, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Hey everyone, it is Friday, April 23rd. I'm currently sitting up in my office and I'm getting ready to go downstairs so I can get some sanding work done on the little kidney bean piece of the axe, as well as the spiky bits that come out of it as well. And I'm hoping to get them sanded as well as get a layer of filler primer on them so that I can kind of like round out the week nice. I am going to head on downstairs right now and let's basically roll the B-roll footage of me doing all that. Also, yes, I have an Asuka figure. I love her. I also have Edelgard right there. She's got the big axe that I'm building. Actually, let me show you that. This is the Edelgard figure that I have. It is a Figma figurine. This is not the version that I'm cosplaying, but that axe right there, that is what I'm making. And as you can see, it's pretty big in comparison to her. I cannot wait to have my own. And also, yes, I have an Asuka figurine. I also have a lot of other figurines up here. Yeah, I collect figurines as well, and Hot Toys. And if you ever wonder why I have no money, it's because of this crap. And yeah, I got the Mass Effect book too. Whee! You don't want me to go sand? I have to. You're so dumb looking. Before I start sanding, I did want to show you the fan piece that I was working on yesterday. It is all primed, and there's also the horns back here that are primed as well. And I know that it looks pretty smooth on camera, but let me zoom in for you guys. And that is not smooth, and that's okay. I didn't expect it to be completely 100% smooth, but there's going to be a lot more fill work, a lot more sanding going into this. And yeah, so don't believe everything you see on social media as well as on YouTube, because yeah, they lie to you sometimes. Except for me, I'll tell you. I show all of my misgivings. Look at that, it's nasty. Alright, so I think I am going to call it quits there. I got all of the filler primer and sanding done on the kidney piece as well as the spikes, and I almost started to sand the fan piece because, as I showed you before, it still has a long ways to go. So I was like, oh, I can do a little bit of hand sanding. But I looked at my watch and it's 6 o'clock and we're gonna be ordering Chinese tonight, and I gotta go order the Chinese food, and I just want to take it easy because it's Friday and the work will be there tomorrow. So this is me telling myself in future, whenever I edit, that you did a good job. You're okay. You'll have tomorrow to work on stuff. And that also goes to you guys as well. Like, this costume does not need to be done by any date. It's really an arbitrary date that I'm setting for myself of Katsucon of next year. And yeah, I'm just gonna take a nice Friday to myself, enjoy some Chinese, maybe have a beer, And yeah, I will catch you guys next week for another build log, as well as a regular video of something that I haven't decided on yet. It may be a tutorial, but we'll see what it is whenever I edit it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and whatever you're working on, I hope it's going great, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!